Today, I'm going to be talking about our first day of New York after getting off the cruise ship. The next thing we did was looked into taking a taxi, and while I was finding out the price of the taxi, which was $120 from the cruise port to the Heritage Hotel in New York, $120, my son at the same time looked up the Uber price and it was $69, so obviously no brainer. That was in New Jersey, so I think that there isn't such a big discrepancy in New York between Uber and taxis. And also, this was a very long distance, so the prices can really vary. So we went to our Heritage Hotel. The hotel had more of a hostel feel. Not hostile, but hostel. Had a certain comfort about it. It was kind of like a cross between outdated and shabby. I'm not sure about the chic part. But it was definitely suitable for people who stay on the budget. But what I liked about it is that when I booked it, it had 3 beds in the room. Here you can see these ornamental decorations, but at the same time, the hotel looks like hasn't been updated since 1990s. After we checked in our bags and charged our phones, we went looking for a place to eat. And on the way there, as we were looking for this bagel place that we wanted to go to, crossed Park Avenue, and Park Avenue was closed to cars, and people were just walking everywhere in all directions. It really looked like a great time. Okay, after getting some food, our next destination walking was the New York Central Public Library. Now, I'd wanted to go there ever since Carrie from Sex and the City had planned her wedding there to Big, and of course he didn't show up, and then she hit him with flowers. You remember that huge dramatic scene? When we got there, the library did not disappoint. Even though we couldn't get a tour at the time, we went to all the public places. There was a lot of tourists, and the library was absolutely beautiful. It had a decor that could rival, I don't know, something like you would see in Italy in some places. It was just gorgeous, and there were lots of rooms where people weren't actually allowed to go and take photos because other people were studying there. Really great public place for everybody. There should always be more places like that. Also a good place to go to the washroom, of course, if you're a tourist. After the library, we went to meet my daughter's friend at Sheridan Hotel, which was not far from Times Square. My daughter actually knew this friend for about 6 years, but they had never met in real life. So when they heard that we were coming to New York, they decided to come and meet us there, and so that my daughter and her friend could meet for the first time. Yes, they had been online friends for over 6 years, and her parents, when I met them, they were so excited about it. And so my son and I, we went back to the hotel, checked in our bags, and then went to eat at, I believe it was Trattosa. It was a little quaint restaurant right next to our hotel. The price was about $15 per bowl. And after we ate, we thought, oh my gosh, I could use some more. And yet now I have to pay for it. I'm not used to that. I mean, 4 days, 4 nights on the cruise ship really spoiled us. So then we took my daughter's suitcase and we went to deliver it to her at her hotel. And after we all went to visit Times Square. I don't like visiting that place at night, especially on a weekend. It is so packed. It's so easy to lose somebody. And more importantly, it's so easy to bump into somebody and piss somebody off and start a fight. And I actually saw somebody start a fight. Maybe a person stepped on some counterfeit goods that they were selling. I don't like being there. It's just too crowded. So we didn't spend a lot of time in Times Square. We kind of just visited a couple of stores, and then we got the heck out of there. My daughter went to the Sheridan Hotel, and my son, we took a taxi back to our Heritage Hotel. The Heritage Hotel, after we spent some time in the room, I didn't really love the room. I think it was spacious and the beds were pretty comfortable, but I didn't like the drab colors. The hotel was in a really good location. Next to the hotel, just around the corner, there was this restaurant slash marketplace called Italy. Now it is a chain store. We also have a that in Toronto, but I don't really mind some chain stores because you know what you're getting. So every morning I would go there and I would get a coffee and a croissant, and there was plenty of seating outside and inside to just enjoy your coffee with other people there who came there, I guess, on their way to work. Right in front of the hotel. Now, right next to Italy, there was also a Lego store. And in front of the Italy, there was Madison Square Park, which was, or was it just Madison Park? But and inside that there was Shake Shack, lots of seating everywhere. The days were sunny, people could just come out. They could bring a croissant and sit down there, or you don't have to buy anything. There were lots of seating everywhere. And right in front of the hotel, right across, the hotel was on 25th, so right across from 25th, across the street, there was Chelsea Flea Market. Anyway, so that was pretty much the end of the first day. And thank you for watching. I hope that you'll tune in to see how our second day was. Have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.